Shin, new. You probably think of a fresh start, right? A shiny new gadget, a clean slate? Well, forget that. The truth behind this kanji requires blood. Welcome to the dark, true crime history of the Japanese language.
Let's look at the evidence. The kanji shin seems to be made of stand, tree, and axe. Stand on a tree with an axe? That doesn't scream new. That screams OSHA violation. Where is the logic here?
Time to analyze our suspects. We have three main components on trial today: Suspect A, Suspect B, and Suspect C. Like any good mystery, nothing is exactly as it seems. Let's break them down. First up, Tatsu, to stand. Seems innocent enough, right? A little guy standing up. But wait, this guy is a fraud, an imposter, a linguistic identity theft that has fooled JLPT students for centuries.
Suspect B, key, the tree, but not just any tree. Historically, we're talking about hazel or alder. Why? Because when you cut them, they bleed red. Yes, ancient scholars were pretty goth.
And finally, Suspect C, ken, the axe, the undisputed tool of force. Because nothing says out with the old, quite like a heavy piece of sharp metal swinging at high speed. For years, textbooks have fed you the happy story. You chop down a tree with an axe to make something new. Ta-da! It's history rewritten by PR agents to protect your fragile minds.
But wait a second. Look closely at that stand radical. Doesn't it look a bit off? What if I told you it's a massive historical typo? Someone spilled ink in 1000 BC, and here we are.
System failure. Reality exposed. That's not stand at all. The original radical was sheen, and sheen doesn't mean stand. Sheen means pain, physical, stabbing pain. You're welcome.
Behold the original, uncensored form. Needle, tree, and axe. Ancient technology meeting raw power structure. Pain and growth bound together. It's less Happy New Year and more horror movie poster.
Now we enter the death ritual, the selection of the spirit tree. You didn't just chop wood to build a shed, you chopped a specific tree to appease the gods. And gods, they demand drama.
Cutting the ties, literally. This was about creating an ihai, a mortuary tablet for the dead. You have to sever the spirit from the physical world. New wasn't a product, it was a spiritual divorce.
And it gets better. Enter Emperor Shin of the Shang Dynasty, 1050 BC. A guy so infamous, his era ended with his literal beheading. That's one way to announce a change in management.
Here is the dark logic. Destruction equals creation. You must violently kill the old to birth the new. The axe isn't building a house, it's executing the past. Brutal, but effective.
Pinning the spirit. The needle, remember the pain, was used to pin down evil demons so the new era could begin safely. Think of it as ancient acupuncture, but with higher stakes and more screaming.
So here is your ultimate JLPT memory hack. Sin, the pain, plus ki, the tree, plus kin, the axe, equals new. Next time you're stuck on a test, just channel your inner ancient executioner. Vocabulary nuance check. You know atarashi, the casual way to say new. But then there's arata, the formal, dramatic version. Use arata when you want to sound like you just conquered a dynasty. Let's look at the Shinkansen, the bullet train, literally new trunk line. But deep down, it's a tree core reference. You are riding inside a massive, high-speed, demon-pinning ritual. Enjoy your bento. To summarize this chaos, we have a needle scratching the permanence, a bleeding tree, a heavy axe, and a ritualistic death, all beautifully packaged into one little character you use to buy new shoes. Congratulations! You have mastered Shin. You passed the test and stared into the abyss of etymology. Now go ace that JLPT, and maybe keep an axe handy, just in case.